Hi, and welcome to another episode. I just wanted to hop on here and ask some questions about why people like to lie on this space. I mean, as you all know, I went on Slimes the other day, and primarily I went on there because Becky was on there and I wanted to ask her a question. Now, it's still very up in the air about who's telling the truth here, excluding me because I have nothing to hide. As you know, there was a four-way conversation which I reluctantly joined, and I've said this over and over again. There was myself, Candor, Becky, and Jane in the conversation. Nothing bad was said about Trevor, and this is what I asked Becky on the call. Was there anything bad said about Trevor on that call? Which she replied to, no, which is correct. Yes, there was nothing bad said about Trevor. It was a hot minute of his name mentioned about the live that had just happened, and, asking why he's angry, why they're yelling at each other. Anyway, that was done and dusted. Next thing you know, Trevor does a video or a live, I can't remember what it was, and he's mentioned my name. And of course, I'm like, why is he mentioning me? What have I done? So I reached out to Trevor and had said, can you give me a call when you're free? No, he's not talking to anyone, which is fair call. Anyway, I asked Becky yesterday on the live, I said to her that Bron had told me that Becky, see, I don't have any contact details. I don't talk to people offline or anyone. There's very few people in my WhatsApp, so I don't really speak to anyone. Bron had told me that she was speaking to Becky, and that Becky had told her that Trevor had called her. Trevor had said in his video or live that he hadn't spoken to Becky in a long time, so that was a lie. But then yesterday on the live, Becky said, no, I didn't say that to Bron. She's a liar. And mind you, Becky has called me a big fat liar, which I'm yet to see receipts of these big fat lies I've meant to have said. She said, no. Trevor had messaged her and asked what was said and what was going on. But Trevor had said he hadn't spoken to her in a very long time. So there's a big discrepancy there about who's telling the truth here. Is Becky telling the truth? Is Trevor telling the truth? Like, regardless of that, what was said that was so damaging and to piss him right off, to be calling me and Bron cunts. See, he said he doesn't like people that record phone calls, which Becky is the only one by her own admission that has recorded phone calls. Yes, she's apologised to the lady. Fair enough. He doesn't like people that send screenshots of private conversations. I've not done that, and I haven't recorded phone calls. Becky has done that. And Bron, to Bron's admission as well, I'm not talking out of school here, she'll admit it herself. I haven't done that. Them two have done that. So why is he defending? This is my question. Why is he then defending the very person that recorded phone calls, has sent private messages and screenshots of private conversations, and has blatantly lied twice, 3 times actually, because she denied whoever put up a private conversation. Well, actually, Bron put up a private conversation that was Becky's, and a private email or whatever, and Becky said that she didn't say those words in there, they must have been edited, etc. Again, she admitted that she lied about that. So why is he defending the very person that is doing the very things he says he doesn't agree of, and yet calls us cunts, but then says, people shouldn't talk bad about women? I'm slightly confused. Yet, I'm the one that this person's angry with. It's actually kind of humorous, because if these people like to play games, go elsewhere and play games. If these people want to lie, Go elsewhere and lie. If these people want to troll people, go elsewhere and troll people. I expected, I don't know Becky. Never, that was the first time I've ever spoke to her. I expected better for someone that I actually respected to have called me and said, hey, I didn't expect him to release his source. This is what has been said about you, that you had said blah, 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 and that's it. I don't want any contact. I would have respected that more. But literally being lied about, that's not cool. That is actually not cool. It's disrespectful, and it's not cool at all. Trevor says he didn't call her. Trevor said he hasn't spoken to her in a long time. Becky says that he messaged her and asked about the call, whilst at the same time nothing bad was said about in that call. So what is the big beef here? Is it all for clicks and likes? Is it all for drama? What's the beef? I mean, I'm over caring about being, the big fuck you. But why the games? Why the stupid little games? If this is a stupid little game, how many other bullshit conflicts are stupid little games? It's just ridiculous. And yes, I will speak about it because it's me that they're talking about. I mean, I could say a lot more. And the person that's not actually, and regardless of this conversation, put that conversation aside. And to the person that is, actually not saying, and I shouldn't even defend him at the moment. I really shouldn't defend him. But I know my worth. And my worth is because I say the truth. And if I've done something wrong, I put my hand up and go, yep, I fucked up. But to the person that's really, really scared, and I'm not talking about Becky, really, really scared of Trevor and telling him about what she's really been up to, I hope you find it in your heart to tell him the truth about what you've been up to. I hope you find it in your heart to not allow him to pep you up as someone he truly trusts. I mean, I could be the cunty person he has assumed I am and provide all those screenshots and evidence. But I don't want to do that at the moment because I'm going to give this person the benefit of the doubt to come clean to the person that he holds high almighty. And I'm not talking about you, Becky. Sorry. Don't lie. And if you're going to lie, or accuse people of someone, drop the facts. Everyone else wants facts and proof and evidence, etc. Drop them. I have a big, long voice message from Bron, who called Becky yesterday, and a thread of Becky's from yesterday after when I was on the live stream, and she said that I could play it or put it on here, which I'm going to. I have full permission. Just say the truth. Just say the truth. It's not that difficult. If you expect other people to be truthful with you, give them the same respect. Or shut the fuck up. This is the last time I'm going to address this shit, unless people ask me questions. And when you ask me questions, I'm going to tell you the truth. So to the person that is absolutely petrified, do the right thing. Do the right thing by the person that thinks you are holier than thou. Or you're just going to be running around being very, very untruthful to someone that holds you in high regard. That's kind of really sucky. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.